Hello guys, I am doing a fruit and veg grocery haul. I decided to pick it up on the way home from school with my kids. Lesson learned, don't do that again. One is emotionally tired and didn't want to eat or pick out anything, and then as we left he was like, I want this and this and this, which is really good because it's fruit and vegetables. But yeah, there was a lot of negotiation going on. We ended up actually eating a lot of fruit on the way home too, so I've got a lot of this in my grocery haul, but I was like, oh, whatever, you kind of get the idea. Now I am going to try for the next few weeks not to buy my fruit and veg at Coles or Woolies or the large chains and shop local. It was really hard for me to find a fruit and veg place that was really good quality and local and accessible, that I wasn't driving too far to get to. So if you are watching this and wherever you are, if you have a fruit and veggie place that you go to that is not part of the big chains, or is like a market stall, or something on the weekend, or mine is literally at someone's backyard. It's the side of their house they've converted into this massive fruit and veg place. It's on the north side of Brisbane. It's really, really good. His name is, I think it's Phil's Fruit and Veg. You can look him up, P-H-I-L-L, Phil's Fruit and Veg on Facebook. You will see him. But if you do have one that you use, could you leave it in a comment below? Because other people maybe near you may be looking for something. I used to go to one on the northwest suburbs of Brisbane, Charlie's Fruit Market, and I found it a little hit and miss with the quality. The price was pretty good, but a little bit hit and miss. And then I started going back to Coles again. But given the prices of some things, I'm gonna try really hard to shop local. One, just to support local, and two, just to help our grocery bill, to be honest, because ours has gone up. I do have one at school, so there is a consistency of lunch every day, but prices have gone up on things. But I'm going to show you what I've got. It doesn't look like much. The dog is standing there shaking. My dog just got diagnosed with alopecia. Story for another day, but anyway, let's get on to the grocery haul. It came to $39.60, and I said to him, just round up to 40, it's fine. So I paid $40 for everything. But let me show you. A lot of it I actually got a very large quantity of. So like this watermelon is huge. It must be about 3 kilos. So they cut it in half. Beautiful, freshly cut, delicious watermelon. I got an extra large because tomorrow is Friday and then we've got the weekend. It's meant to be nice, cold but sunny weather, so I'm planning outside, cut up the watermelon for the kids. I got loads of bananas, really nice. Little Miss ate half and I ate half. They're very, very nice. Same pairs we had last week, I got more of them. I usually grab like 3 or 4. I think I've got 6 of them. They were delicious. Apples, son went through them quite well, so I probably should have grabbed more for his school lunch boxes, but he kind of just wasn't in the mood, so I just grabbed a couple. I might need to go back and get some more because I've only got 4 and I've got tomorrow and the weekend to get through. A whole pumpkin. I'm going to cook a massive pumpkin soup out of that. Carrot. I ate 2 of these. My son chose them, so I thought I'd give them a go, and we went through about 4 or 5 of the tomatoes on the way home in the car. I don't usually buy the small Melody or even just the small tomatoes because they are quite expensive. But I'm just trying to give things a go to test out the quality and taste of a few different things. So small tomatoes were really nice. I've grabbed a grapefruit this week just to give a go. Cucumbers, mandarins, really... My cat's arcing up at me because he's like, you're in the kitchen, it's almost dinner time. Can I get it early? Mandarins were really nice last week, very impressed. Cucumber, I got 2 broccolis and the carrots. The carrots were a really good price point. They were $1.69 a kilo. The normal tomatoes, $3 a kilo. I kid you not, they were $3 a kilo. In the shops, they've been sitting around like $9.90 in the shops, a little bit more. And then these strawberries, this is a huge punnet of really nice, fresh looking, well-picked strawberries. I got that for $3 a punnet. I was shocked. I thought it meant like $3 a kilo. No, it was $3 for the whole punnet. And they've got specials coming because this business now has actually gotten quite busy. They're going to have specials on certain products every day of the week, and he also sells honey. I said to him, look, if you can find some like fresh farm eggs to sell here as well, I'm like half my grocery shopping could come here. I just need bread and milk from Coles. But that is my grocery vegetables for the week. I'm going to make a pumpkin soup. We've got carrots with dinner and broccoli with dinner. The rest is pretty much going to get us through the school lunches for the week. I might do dinner prep or dinner planning in tomorrow's grocery haul video. I just want to do this separate just to sort of show you what I've gotten from one store, and the rest of the stuff I'm going to get from Coles in my online shop tomorrow. Now, I don't know if anyone saw, I'm putting you back inside my cupboard. The farm I used to buy my meat from quite regularly, and then we ended up like moving, and I've actually got less freezer space because I sold the other freezer we had. Anyway, the Marinol farm where I get my beef and lamb from were actually on Channel 7 the other night, and a snippet of me was on there, so that's how I found out about it. It wasn't actually something I had been sort of organized with. It was just part of a vlog I had done for the farm. But I've been chatting to them, and they've actually done a mass extension. They've got a butcher opened up, and they're looking at doing additional, not hampers, but actually placing orders for things. So I'm going to do another order through them and get my beef and lamb, like lamb shanks. They were beautiful. I'm going to get my mince. The mince there was great. I actually need to ask them what the kilos is per kilo per item purchased. So I'm gonna see if I can try and, because I do free delivery for where we live in Brisbane. They do free delivery from Toowoomba, Brisbane, Sunshine Coast, I think Gold Coast, and outside of that there is a small fee you have to pay. So I'm trying to support more farmers. I saw a girlfriend tagged me on Facebook in regards to milk. What was it? The 2 litres of milk at, I think it was Woolworths, $3.10. I was paying $3.60 for 3 litres. So I have a feeling milk is going up. Milk is one of our most expensive items because we go through so much of it. But I'm gonna play around with my meat. I'm gonna play around with my fruit and veggies. And if push comes to shove, I'll try and find a different milk person that I can support. I do buy the Coles or Woolworths home brand milk because it is cheaper and we go through a lot. Every week in my groceries, if I buy full lots of 3 litres of milk, I'm easily looking at like $12 to $15, which is a huge chunk every single week because we are a dairy family. We do like milk, so we have teas and coffees and cereals, milkshakes on the weekend. I use it for baking with, so we go through it. And I do know I'd love to support like more of like the Milani milks and that kind of thing. They're just very expensive. So I'm gonna try and play around a little bit and see what I can do. Hopefully our veggie garden starts to really thrive in the next few months. Last week my kids picked, I think it was 6 or 8 strawberries in the past 5 days, which is actually like almost a punnet, a small punnet of strawberries. So we're getting there. The tomatoes aren't quite thriving. I think I need to go out and buy some more pollinating flowers to put with them. But if I can support a local fruit and vegetable husband and wife, lovely old couple, elderly couple, I shouldn't really say elderly couple, a lovely couple, and that is supporting directly our farmers. And if I can support my meat farmer, my cattle producer, I'm hoping I'll only need to go to Coles, because I go to Coles, for more of my like really essential toilet papers, shampoos and that kind of thing. So I'm not like bagging out the bigger chains, but I'm definitely noticing what I've paid here is nothing like the price points that are happening in the larger chains. And I know they pay rent and employees, and those employees need training, and they've got to pay for the large trucks, which means the petrol prices have gone up. But I just sit there and think they still make, when you look at their annual profits per year, I'm not talking like, you know, a couple of hundred or a couple of thousand. You're talking numbers right up there. So I'm not miffed, I'm just trying to open my eyes more to see things. There are still things I love at Coles. Woolies is so much more convenient just to do one order and get it all, but I'm trying to do this on 2 different levels to save a little bit of money, not because we have to, I want to. I don't want to be spending $12 or $6 for a pound of strawberries. I got them for $3. I got my tomatoes half price per kilo by supporting someone that is a small business and local. So I think that's really good. I'm a small business. I love when people try and support small businesses. Usually small businesses can be more expensive because larger businesses can buy in bulk and they get better discounts. Smaller businesses tend to be more expensive because they're quite bougie or unique or just small, so their overheads are usually more expensive for less of an item. But very impressed with my local fruit man. I'm keen to give some of the new grapefruit and other fruit a go. I definitely think I should have gotten more apples though. So I might swing past on the weekend with the kids. He's open 7 days a week from like 6 a.m. till 4 p.m. It's fantastic. Or 8 till 4 or something like that there, because it's in their home. They just pop out into their makeshift fruit and veggie section. It's fantastic. So if you do have a local fruit and veg place, wherever you are, whether you're international or in Australia, if you're comfortable in sharing it, that'd be fantastic. Or if you know one that's not local to you, or some of those clearance fruit and veggie places, share them, because I know some people are really struggling and paring back. I know strawberries can be a luxury at the moment, and it's literally bananas or apples because they seem to be the cheapest price point when it comes to fruit and veg, or people are just going without. Now I am filming a week of dinners starting tonight actually, and I'm going to start using some frozen veggies, and I'll give you my thoughts on those because they are a lot cheaper, the home brand ones, sometimes, than buying fresh or buying more of your branded ones. So, you know, if you want to try and eat fruit and veg and you find it really hard with the price point, sometimes you have to go to tin or frozen just to be able to try and get some nutrients in. Totally understand. I do it too. Not a problem at all. No judgment from me. But that is my grocery haul for my fruit and veg this week. I'm going to say 40 bucks. It was $39.60. I gave like a 40%. I was like, make it 40. So that is my fruit and veg this week. I got a lot. So to keep in mind, this watermelon, really like, it's huge, it's really heavy, and I got a whole pumpkin. I think this pumpkin here worked out to be $1.49 a kilo, which is a really good price point. Oh, I jammed my finger really bad just then. The strawberries were cheaper, the tomatoes were cheaper. I actually went to the shops today and got some bread. Not that I have to prove it, but if you don't believe me, like I said, I get 2 loaves through my grocery shop, and I usually pick up 1 through week because we just end up running out. And I quickly looked in, it was a Woolworths, but I quickly looked in the Woolworths at some of the price points. Avocados in the Woolworths were $1.20. At my fruit and veg man, they were $1. The tomatoes were $9.90 or $9.60. Oh, kiwi fruit. My son didn't want kiwi fruit. He's gone off kiwi fruit, but they were 35 cents each, which was really cheap. They had sold out of passion fruit. There's passion fruit I bought last week. I probably could have sat there and eaten like 10. They were so juicy and yum. Bananas at the shops were $3.60 a kilo. Mine were $1.49 a kilo. That's why I got so many of them. Carrots, these were cheaper. The ones at the shops I think were $2.50 or $2.20 for literally the bag, a kilo's worth. So there's I'm definitely noticing a difference. How much this would have cost me in a Coles or Woolies haul is really hard to tell because I don't have scales. So I can't just go, well, this pumpkin is so much, and then I can't look online because I don't have scales to weigh. So it makes it a little bit difficult. All I can go off is that per kilo. So if I bought all of this in Coles and Woolies, I'm pretty confident I would have paid $5 to $15 more, I'm gonna say, which is huge every week. Keeping in mind, I definitely do not have enough apples. I'm gonna have to go buy more apples. So that's just in fruit and veg. That's not our dairy, our protein, our meats, our toiletries. I make my own cleaning products, bread, crackers, all that kind of stuff. So I just want to keep the fruit and veg separate and see if we can try and do a bit of a a community share in the comments on fruit and veggie places you go to. This cat's really gonna start to arc up and say, where's my dinner? He actually came in last night. I don't know if you can still see, he's got a little bit of paint on his head still, but he came in like, it was so cold, he came in last night for like massive cuddles, and now we're like just besties. But I hope you enjoyed the fruit and veg video. I'm gonna get this up tonight for you. Tomorrow is my usual grocery haul, and I put up a snap on Instagram, and I think I spent $103. So my groceries this week are under $150, which is really good. Let's round it up. I had to buy another loaf of bread. That's part of last week's. And I'm gonna need more apples. So I reckon I can get my groceries at $150 this week, which I think is fantastic. I can't remember if I bought any meat. I don't think I did, but imagine what I can do if I can get really good quality meat from the farm, this produce here, and then my cold shop for like literally my non-perishable items, apart from my milk and butter and yogurts. I wonder what I can bring my groceries to, because I was paying on average about $178 a week. We went from $150 to $160, and then it jumped up to about the $180. School did kick into gear with that, having to make lunches every single day, where it wasn't like you could just graze and have some crackers or some cheese. I'm having to do like a structured lunch every day, which he's eating, but that definitely put a consistency into the groceries. But I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for tomorrow's. I am going to have a chat to Maranoa Farm, the farm. I think they've now like totally branded themselves as the Pine Tree something, which is actually the estate that the farm is on. So I'm gonna have a chat to them and just see, is it gonna be just hampers, or can they do something where other people can buy unique items and get it sent to them? There are no discount codes. I do not expect discount codes from farmers or small businesses, but I'm wondering if I could do something where if you mentioned her ordinary mum, they're like, oh yes, you're one of those community members and we'll let you pick and make up your own hamper. I don't know, I'm thinking out loud right now. I haven't spoken to Beck or anything. She's one of the owners on the cattle station, but I might drop her an email and have a chat over the next couple of days and just see what they're looking at doing outside of the butcher shop to the greater Brisbane area anyway. But I hope you enjoyed this mini grocery haul. It turned into like a big chat. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and not only will we talk soon, I'll talk to you tomorrow with the second grocery haul of the week. Bye.